We've seen many strangers pass through this town. Most of them are up to no good. Spies lurk in the shadows.
Leave me be, stranger. Go. Who dares speak that name? I mean, never heard of it. I'm Kartos the Strong, most powerful fighter this side of the northern reaches.
Ha! You mean Kartos the Weak?
You dare challenge Kartos the Strong? I'll cut you with my sword faster than you can. That's better. What were we talking about? Ha! Dead. That was one of the most powerful mages on Arana. You think I was killed by those pathetic Morden? Bah! There weren't so many of them. I could easily take him down myself. My days as a mage are over. When I failed to save Amondo, I renounced magery and became a fighter. Just haven't quite got the hang of it yet. That would be the Mithril Horde. Sometimes comes through rifts where the Mordengrau mages tame those nasty Dervlis. You assist me? You look worse for wear than my old pack mule Pedros. The Morton mages didn't kill you first, the Dervlis would eat you alive. If you can defeat me, I will help you. Better you should learn now rather than dangling from the claw of one of those Dervlis. Have at it! This has been somewhat sobering. Perhaps you would stand a chance against the Mordengrau after all. Very well. I'll keep my word. Meet me at the rift site. Go out Calrathia's north gate. Follow the trail through the desert. You will reach a tall stone tower. Walk past the front of it and head east, away from the path. The next bit of ruins, head north around them and continue down the hill. You will find the rift camp at the base.
However thirsty you might be, don't drink too quickly. Ale can quench that thirst, but take it slowly.
Greetings, stranger. You look like someone with a bit of an adventurous streak. Am I right? Then you and I have something in common. I'm also an explorer of sorts and have traveled all over Arana in my youth. Now that I'm too old for the discomforts of the trail, I'm forced to remain closer to home. I found something quite interesting the other day. Would you like to hear about it? I was wandering through the desert ruins and came across an ancient vault. Inside, I found a series of statues. When turned, they caused beautiful lights to run through grooves in the floor. I experimented with them and discovered that the lights formed a pattern, and a hidden door opened. The secret room contained a chest, and beyond it, there was another room, similar to the first. Have you heard the tale of Serenith the Eldersmith? He was a master craftsman who lived in the First Age. The historians think it likely that the vault I found was once his. The amulet I found within the chest bears his markings. Apparently, Serenith was an accomplished jeweler, enchanter, and engineer who was notorious for creating spectacular artifacts and then locking them away behind ridiculously complex contraptions. Indeed. Leontia thinks this particular vault contains the final set before his death. The only jewels that are still missing. If that is true, then what a discovery. Now, my young explorer, I'll make you a deal. recover the rest of the jewels from the vault to prove our theory, and I will give you the amulet I found. I trust that you will find it quite useful. Leave through the north gate and follow the aqueduct into the desert until you come to a tall stone tower. Leave the path and head east into the desert and down the hill. Look to your right, and you will see another stone tower of an older style. Go inside and use the lift to enter the vault. Pass through the first room and go down the stairs to find the next series of statues and floor grooves.
I can go for days without water, but in truth, it's been more than days.
Bah, no water to quench my mettle, and Morden lurking behind every rock. Dark times these. What can I do for you, traveler?
Greetings, traveler. Pity you chose to visit us during times like these. Morden, wandering the streets openly, our water supply cut off. At least that has not affected the quality of my armor, the finest in Arana.
The shortage of water has had an effect on my poor animals, but I have managed to ration it carefully, so they are still in relatively good health. Would you like to see what I have?
Greetings, friend. I'm afraid lessons in the advanced magics are not possible at the moment, not so long as the Calrathian Nexus remains sealed against our use. The Calrathian Nexus is one of the largest of its kind in Arana. 3 ley lines converge there, resulting in an upwelling of power. The mages of Calrathia have been practicing our art there for generations. I, a dark wizard, came and placed a seal over the Nexus, blocking it from our use. The mages have been trying to remove it and have figured out most of the steps required. We have determined that the seal is linked to the 3 ley lines that form our Nexus. If the power of those is captured, I think the seal can be broken. That's what I was hoping to hear. Take this soul staff and imbue it with the essence of the 3 ley lines. The best place to do this is at a node of power along the line. I can tell you where 2 of them are, but you will need to locate the 3rd yourself. To imbue the staff, stand upon the symbol beside each power vent and speak the words Arcesso Arcanum. You should immediately see the magical energy form around the staff. Once the soul staff contains all 3 types of energy, use it against the seal to destroy it. You can find the Node of Frost in the northern reaches within the subterranean living quarters of Snowbrook Haven. If you enter from the rear, you will locate it off the first grand hallway before you cross over the balcony. The node is in a very distinctive cavern that contains 4 arching bridges to the vent platform and beautiful foliage that does not normally thrive in such an environment. You can find the Node of Earth in the Temple of Ziria. Look in the area behind the altar. There is a statue unlike the others, and if you twist it, a hidden stairway will be revealed. That node is also within a very distinctive cavern that contains 4 arching bridges to the vent platform and beautiful foliage. No, enough have searched for the Node of the Phoenix that I am convinced it must be somewhere well hidden. It must have been well known once. Every upwelling of power lies within access of a magic community who can make use of it. I would search the ancient places of the world. There are many from ages past that have been long forgotten.
By the Mace of Agaris, you look like you've still got some fight in you. What? Oh, that's just an expression we use up here. Doesn't mean anything as far as I'm concerned. Just a half-giant legend.
He was supposed to have been the biggest half-giant there ever was, and his mace could level fortresses. That is all I know. If you wish to learn more, I know of an explorer in Amanlu who is studying the legend. Her name is Ty-S, if I recall. If she's not at her home, she's usually studying at the tavern. If you find yourself in that neck of the woods, look her up. And hail that old dog Drudwin for me.
Please be assured that neither the lack of water in our town, nor the Morden occupying our streets have affected the quality of our merchandise in any way. Would you care to look at my wares? Or perhaps you could help me with another matter. My good-for-nothing apprentice is missing. We've been experimenting with the effects of light on... well, I cannot expect you to understand such matters. Derek left 3 days ago and was expected to return by nightfall of the same day. I'm afraid something untoward has happened. Worse, he has my research journal containing very important information that I simply cannot lose. And the lost journal? You have my thanks. Derek was supposed to investigate some ruins near the Morden city of Darthrule. Take this mirror. It may assist you. I was using it in the experiments we were conducting. Yes. Go out the east gate and follow the road through the desert until you reach the Morden city of Darthrule. There is a bridge over the dry canal before the city. Do not go over that bridge. Instead, look to the west for a path down into the canal. Follow the canal away from the city, and you will come across the ruins.
Welcome, traveler. Even in these difficult times, Enchantress Valeria is available to increase the power of your equipment. How may I help you? Danadel? Ah, I remember him. We spoke at length about the powers of the Leontier stones used by the Assassin's Guild. I have studied them extensively. Why did Danadel send you to me? Have you seen such a stone? That is ill fortune indeed. The only way to escape the effects of the Leontier stone is to kill the assassin who created it. That will not be an easy task. The Spider Watchers practice a dark magic that renders them invisible to common folk. However, I have mastered an enchantment that can give you the ability to see through their mirage. You will need to bring me a special ring that can survive the enchantment process. The ring I need is made of dwarven mithril. The dwarves who made them are long gone, but it is possible that you can still find rings in the mines of Cataract where they were forged. If you can get into the mines, seek the forgotten places. Within you will find ancient chests of lost treasures. When you acquire a ring, return to me. But before you go, do you have any other equipment that needs enchantment?
hundreds of years, my family's ancestors have lived in the ancient city of Galrathia. Until my wife, my children, my lineage were all exterminated in a matter of minutes by the blade of a Morden raider. A horror I was forced to watch before I, too, fell beneath his cold steel. My soul will not rest until the Morden are punished for their crimes against my family. Thank you, kind traveler. I sense a conviction in your words that tells me you will succeed where others have failed. This gives me peace.
So many things to uncover. The study of the ancients is a full-time occupation, to say the least. I'm busy right now, but if you want to learn about historical subjects, go talk to historian Bedelia. She'll be able to help you better than I. For Seba, my goodness, it's been a long time since I heard from her. How is she faring? Oh, she did she? Did she also tell you how tracing the history of that thing has caused me more trouble than any other task of exploration I've taken on yet? My interest in the Mace of Agaris is purely academic. If you find it, you may keep it. Just let me know whether or not it truly exists. Take this stone key. It will unlock a tomb somewhere in the northern reaches. Inside you will find many undead foes to deal with, and a fragment of a stone tablet. Return that to me, and I will use it to help you find the mace.
You have done more than you know.
should have no trouble capturing a mithril horn, but even I cannot complete the task if 100 Dervlos and Mordengrall mages come crashing down on me, so keep them off me at all costs, and try to stay out of my way. I thank you for your assistance. I can see now that magic is my true calling. I shall return to my studies, and one day, I want a rematch. In the meantime, I will send this beast directly to the pet shop in Amanlu. Hopefully someone there can tame him and make him useful.
Thank you for your help in capturing the, what is it called? Mithril horn. Yes. Its powers and defensive skills will certainly make it a highly valued pet. I cannot think of any other creature that can withstand the amount of damage the mithril horn can and still come out on top. The superior mithril horn